What's up? It's Emmy.
Hey, it's your girl Tori.
And this is More Entertainment. Woo woo! And we are reacting to Amore, episode 5, part 3 of 3. Sorry.
Let me tell you guys, we're excited.
Yes.
Like, we cannot wait for every single time that the next part comes out.
Mm-hmm.
It is outrageous how on top of it we are.
Like, okay, first off, let me start by saying I'm very tired because I was up until, like, I was ready to go to bed. Like, I was in my pajamas, in bed. My dog was, like, snuggled up. And, like, I was about to go to sleep. It was, like, 1, you know, like 12, 1, something like that. And then I get a notification that Ivan is on Kumu. So what do?
Get on Kumu.
Forget sleep. I get on Kumu. And I'm on there until, like, the end of his live, which was like 4 a.m., which was fine. I had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed talking to him and everybody else in the comments. And then after that, we got added to a group chat, which, again, totally fine. I asked. Mm-hmm. And was up until like 5 a.m. talking to everybody in the group chat because, like, messages just kept coming in. Like, people were, like, friend requesting us. People were private messaging us on their personals, plus in the group chat. So it was like, oh my gosh, so much. And then I get to work, because I had to be at work at 7 a.m., guys.
Mm-hmm. We both do, yeah.
Yeah, I got to work, and then maybe like an hour in, French. I really wouldn't call him Frenchie.
We both, okay.
We call him Frenchie.
We do call you Frenchie.
We're sorry.
When we're, like, not on camera. I don't know why. Just calling you Frenchie.
It's cute. I don't know. So if I accidentally call you Frenchie, I'm sorry.
We apologize. Yes. Because it's just something that comes natural to us. We're like, Frenchie, look at our little Frenchie.
Yeah, he's so cute. Look at his smile. But I was saying that in his live. But he went live on Instagram.
Yep, we were both in there because shortly after I'm like, I gotta go back to working these claims because I work for a hospital, guys. I do billing. And I was like, listen, this is the worst day out of the month for my department. I can't be in there, so you jump in there. She's like, oh, I've already been in there. I was like, oh, so we're both commenting in there.
Yeah, she messaged me. She was like, Frenchie's live on Instagram. And I was like, I know, I've been in here for like 30 minutes now.
I was like, oh.
And then he asked me to join his live because he was doing, like, you know, fast talks. Mm-hmm. And he's so adorable. Oh. Like, his little laugh.
Are you going to leave Ivan?
No.
Oh,
but.
Do you hear that, French?
I love you, Frenchie, but Ivan's the main. But he was like, you're making me giggle. And, like, he literally said that, and I about busted out. But anyways,
he does make us shy. Like, I don't know what it is. His smile can just make any girl go, ooh.
Yeah. But, so I was in that for a while. Mm-hmm. So I'm tired.
We are. So we're going to work.
I came here right after work.
Yeah, and trust me, I took a nap right after work as well because it was just, wow. So, with that being said, we're excited.
Yes.
We've been waiting. For some reason, we thought it was going to come out yesterday, right? We made a mistake.
Yeah, we thought it was coming out yesterday. Obviously, we were wrong.
We were.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. But we're excited, and we're going to dive in, of course. Mm-hmm. Of course, please support everyone from the series. Yes. Everyone. They're all phenomenal. Mm-hmm. Join the Mori family. Like, seriously, guys, they are so welcoming and loving. And we've never, we've watched a lot of series, guys, a lot. We've never been this dedicated to make sure that we're jumping in lives. To be like, oh my god, so-and-so's on live. All right, one of us jump in.
That was the point of my story, was, like, I have never been so invested.
Both of us. Because
in people's careers in my life.
Both of us. Because I'm just like, why are we like this all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Because we've been doing this for a while, and we've never...
we've been on YouTube for, like, about a little over 5 months. And in that 5 months, we've never been, like, in my whole life, other than...
one other artist, but he's in Korea.
Oh, yeah.
Apart from that one.
Yeah, him.
Apart from him.
We haven't really been, like, this invested in helping somebody's career as much as we can. Like, we're not big YouTubers at all by any stretch of the imagination. But even just putting people's socials and, like, jumping in stuff, be like, hey, make sure you support them.
Yes.
helps them out.
Yes.
So that's what we try to do, guys. It might not be a lot, but it's what we can do from over here in the United States of America.
Yes, and we're really dedicated to
Yes.
Amore. Like, it's crazy. Like, I get so excited. Like, let me tell you, when I'm at work, though, and Frenchie or whoever goes on, especially Frenchie. Frenchie.
Sorry, again.
We're sorry. But, like, he has a very nice voice. So I could just have my headphones in when I'm working claims and just listen to him talk.
Yes. And, like, he's so cute. Like, I was at work, and my coworkers were, like, in the other room, and they heard me talking. And they were like, Shelly, who you talking to? And I was like, somebody from a series I watch and react to. And they're like, oh, let's see him. And, like, we had just finished our conversation. So I take my phone in there, and I show my coworkers, and, like, oh, he's so cute. Where is he from? What's he in? I was like, girl, let me tell you. But, yeah.
Yes, so with that being said, now we're going to dive in because we don't want to wait any longer.
No, sorry for all the talking before we even get started.
But we were fangirling, okay?
Like, I needed to explain how invested we are. Oh, also, people who are saying that they should change the story and make it a not true story to match, because we understand, we're Joe Will fans.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are. We love Joe Will, hashtag Joe Will,
Yeah.
all the way. However,
But this is
a true story. Yes.
And we're very supportive of that. Like, it's okay. But here's the thing. There's still so many episodes left. You don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
Like, we have started falling for Jimmy and all this stuff. Like, the softer things. And, guys, all the actors are phenomenal. Like, we felt emotion. And I want to give,
Jules.
well, yeah, Jules.
Nguyen.
Yes. But no, that's not what I was gonna say. I forgot. But yeah, she is correct.
Yes, like
You get those emotions. Like, I want to give him a physical hug and everything. Like,
and it being a true story, you can't just change it to match what the fans want. You know what I mean? Like, as a fan, we knew going into this that it was a true story. It's going to end up however it ends up.
And we already knew.
It is what it is.
We knew from, even though we are Joe Will fans, let me tell you, we are Joe Will fans. We had the gut feeling in episode 2 that it probably will not be Joe and Will.
No.
So, but we're okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay. Like, it's a true story that's being told. We
And
knew
it
that
needs to be
going
told.
in. Yeah, and we're totally fine with how it ends. You know, like when you go into something that says based on a true story or it's a true story, you have to be willing to accept whatever the ending is because it's not going to change to suit what the fans want.
Yeah.
So
we just realized that because we do have people who comment that, and we do have people who slide in our DMs.
And it's fine that people say that. Like, that's fine. Totally your opinion.
Yeah.
But this is how we feel.
Now, we like true stories because it gives more meaning, we feel like. But that's us.
And, like, you get to see how other people have lived their lives.
Can I start now?
Yes. Sorry. I'm just... Kitty, kitty.
I hate when people fight your cat.
There's, like, a stray cat that, runs around outside. And, kind of... Oh, that's bright. Kind of, you know, goes after Tori's outside cats. So, why is that so dark? Why are we in the dark, Tori? God, I hate the dark. I don't like it. Is that too bright? She's just gonna turn it back down. Fuck it. We'll just leave it. So how's your day going, guys? It's so off balance. You know what I mean?
Mama Bear and me came out. I don't like stray cats that pick on my cats.
I told them.
Oh, I'm protective of my fur babies. They're my babies. All right. What?
The group chat. Like, guys, the group chat blows up.
All right.
I'm putting on Do Not Disturb, though. I love you guys, but, you know, Amore.
I'm upset. I feel so bad. I don't know. His his facials. Ow!
Look at how focused he is. Oh my gosh.
That was a really cute scene. I'm happy that she's not like a evil girlfriend, you know?
So far.
Yeah. So far, she seems very like thankful that he's allowing it.
But people change when you live with them. Trust me. Amore.
Huwag mo nang gawin kay Nuwan yung ginawa mo sa akin. Ako na lang, huwag na si Nuwan.
Mahal ko si Nuwan.
I don't like where this is going. At all.
Lahat namang ginawa ko para sa inyo. Para sa kanya.
So ano? Sinisingil mo kami? Magkano?
Walang katumbas na salapi ang pagmamahal ko sa inyong dalawa. Alam mo yan. Simula nang kinuha ko kayo sa ampunan, inalagaan ko kayo hanggang sa lumaki kayo. Hindi ko sinasadyang mahalin ko siya ngayon.
Ang unfair mo! Kami, tinuring ka namin na tunay na ama. Pero ikaw, ano? Ano? Pinalaki mo kami para saan? Para dyan sa kalibugan mo!
Bastos ka!
I have things I want to say. But I don't know if I want to say them. Because it's kind of personal. Let me just say, like, I know I'm smiling, but it's serious. But I smile to make myself feel better. Anyways, I was adopted. I don't know if I've ever said that in this series, but I did recently say it in another series because it related to the story. And I was adopted for various reasons, me and my two sisters. And this kind of thing was one of the reasons. And so I definitely feel where he's coming from. So, yeah. Sorry. Oh, okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, just smile. That'll be fine. You should feel bad. Like, sorry to pause again. There are people who literally adopt kids just for that reason. Like, I'm not saying my adopted parents did anything. It was my biological mom's husband. But like, people do genuinely adopt children and take in foster kids just for this reason.
And that's sad.
Yeah, it is. And the foster children are just so happy to have a home that they let it happen. Like, I was very lucky. My sisters and I were very lucky that the first foster home we went into was a great home and decided to adopt all three of us. Because usually siblings don't stay together at all. And I was 4 when I was adopted. So I fully understand where he's coming from. Like, I don't talk to anybody in my biological family except for my one older sister. But like, it's hard dealing. Yeah. Anyways.
Masakit ba ang katotohanan? Ha? Gilbert?
Gilbert. I don't like you, Gilbert.
Well, now we know a little more about him, though. Even though it's not a good thing.
And we know more about Dexter.
Yes.
Or is that who you meant? I thought you meant Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Sorry. Okay.
Gilbert. You're gonna cause trouble now. When I just gave you a compliment.
It's boring staying in that room. I think she's bored. I think she wants to leave the room. Like, I could not be cooped up in a room.
And she can't listen to music. She can't watch TV. She can't laugh.
Just sit there. I mean, she could read. Like, if I had to be stuck in a room, give me like.
But does she want to
books,
do that on days on end?
And I will be fine. I would.
She would get bored of that. And she doesn't really look like one that would read all the time.
I look like one that would read all the time.
Yes. Yes.
I look very bookish.
Yes. In high school, no.
You always bring up my past.
Well, you didn't like me, so it doesn't matter.
No! I just didn't know you. We didn't run in the same circles.
Technically, we did.
We had one overlapping friend.
Who just talked crap about me.
Who did me dirty.
Yeah.
Like, really, I don't even want to talk about that. That'll be
probably a different...
If something... Like, guys, I've been through a lot. If
we
something...
both have.
Yes.
She's seen my relationship, well, heard about my relationships to the point she's...
I'm screening her future relationships. But if something, like my ex-friend really did me dirty, and if that situation comes up in the series, then I'll explain it. If not, then I'm just going to keep it to myself.
She wasn't the greatest to me either. She slept with my boyfriend at the time and was one of his multiple cheating partners. So, yeah. Funny thing though is that she wants you to go to a barbecue.
Yeah. I think she came and went though.
Oh, okay.
I never messaged her back, to be honest. I just didn't want to deal with it. People are gonna think I was such a delinquent. I really wasn't.
I was a good child.
I was too until I was
I just
18.
dated the wrong people that made me not look good. Because of who I dated, people thought I was a cheater.
I didn't think
Oh!
you were a cheater.
Who's he? I want to see his tattoos. He has a nice tattoo.
Kind of hard.
I know.
Looks like a tribal. I want to get a traditional Filipino tattoo, guys. And when I go to Thailand, I want to get a traditional sakya. I think that's what it's called in Thailand. We won't get one.
Oh my god, that looks so painful. Oh my god.
Well, you look so good in your yellow shirt. We're glad it's making a return appearance.
Facts. Uh-oh. They're going to intertwine soon. It's just a matter of time before Will sees her.
Mm-hmm.
No!
Because you guys know our theory on that.
Yeah, you know our theory. You saw the ring. I don't know. It's overflowing. Oh, okay, that makes sense why it's overflowing. That blank stare.
Uy, Luan! Uy! Kuya. Ano? Kaya mo pa ba?
Napagod na ako, kuya. Gusto ko na sumuko. Pero sabi ng isip ko, wag.
It's love for you. The heart says one thing,
Mahalaga
mind
sa
says
Sharon ko
another.
eh.
Alam mo, Luan, hindi mo kailangan ipagsiksikan ang sarili mo sa taong hindi nakikita ang halaga mo.
That's true though.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true.
Yeah. Don't ever try to change yourself for somebody else either.
Pero kung mahalaga siya sa'yo, Ton, huwag kang susuko.
What if after all this,
Think it's him?
it's Joanne? I don't like that. That's an American name, Joanne. I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Nui?
They're a newy couple.
Noe?
Newy?
I don't know. Anyways,
I like them too.
yeah.
They would be cute together.
Mhm. What if after all this, all his rejection,
Why doesn't Joey just end up with all of them? Just have like
a harem?
Isn't that a poly?
Well, I was gonna say a harem, but yeah.
Yeah. Have a poly ship. Just be with all of them.
Imagine how well that would go over.
I mean, they all love Joey.
They all get jealous. It
Ang
wouldn't work.
importante,
they'd have to come to mutual
May
understanding, or
pakiramdam
else
sa
they go.
kanya kung gaano siya kahalaga sa'yo.
Kahit sobrang nasasaktan, kuya.
Sabi mo, di ba? Kahit ilang ulit kang magpakatanga.
You're saying facts. I respect you.
Nakahanap na pala ako ng bahay na lilipatan.
Ha? Sinong maglilipat, kuya?
Nakahanap na ako ng bahay nuwa na lilipatan. Huwag ka mag-alala, hindi lang naman ako ang lilipat. Tayong dalawa.
Oh, he's trying to get away from Gilbert.
Yeah.
Good on you, Dexter. Good
Without-
on you.
Without letting him know everything.
Mm-hmm.
Which is smooth because he's really worried about him.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? The fact that he said that, but he doesn't know anything, so
Mm-hmm.
he's like...
He's confused at the moment.
Tito, paano si Tito? Sino kasama niya dito?
Siguro makakahanap din naman siya ng taong makakasama niya.
Hindi ko maintindihan, kuya. Bakit?
Just trust him. Trust him.
Don't tell him, don't tell him, don't tell him.
Panahon na siguro para tumayo tayo sa sarili nating mga paa.
That was a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
Alam mo yun, magdesisyon sa sarili natin.
Pero kuya, masaya na tayo dito. Maayos ang buhay natin dito.
Very little
Tinuring
do
tayo
you
pamilya
know.
ni Tito Gilbert. Tinuring ko siyang tatay. Diba nga, mga bata pa tayo, gusto ko magkaroon ng tatay. Pangarap ko yun.
He wants to tell him to
Yeah.
get him to move.
Punta ako muna.
Like, he wants him to move, but he doesn't want to tell him, but then he feels like he's going to have to tell him to get him to move.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi kita pwedeng iwanan dito.
Oh, and he wants to move for himself, too. Like, his
But he-
own personal
he can't.
mind.
He just...
I know, but he doesn't want to leave you in.
Yeah.
What?
New on. Or new on. New on. New on. Sorry, guys.
I really thought he was cut the first time, and then he came out
Yeah.
smiling. So it's like, okay.
Get it. I can't pull off those bright colors. Like, oh my god.
His stare, I cannot.
Let me tell you. He's warming up to me too, Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Slowly but surely. And then we just need to know more about,
Amore.
well, we know more about Amore.
More about what?
Frenchie.
I know, we need friendship.
We need Frenchie.
I'm curious about how his character's gonna come in. Because apparently, somebody said he might become our new favorite.
Joey. Di kasi ako nabilhan ni Jimmy ng mangga. Kung okay lang naman, magpapasuyusan ako sa'yo na kahit kamyas lang. Kung okay lang naman sa'yo.
He's got those cravings, huh?
But I think he's understanding because it's not really for her.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's a pregnancy issue.
Even if it was for her, I think he'd still do it.
Because it, yeah,
He's just a nice guy.
Daddy is.
Tayin mo ako dito.
Sige.
Don't be falling for him now. Is she dipping that in something? Because I can't see it.
Sugar? Salt?
I don't know.
Rice?
I don't know why we're looking like we can like peek over
Right.
the plate.
Is it rice, maybe? Like sticky rice?
know, guys. Let us know.
Looks like rice.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We want to know. And what is she eating? What type of...
Green mango.
Is it? I picture mango's bigger. I've never really had a green mango, guys.
I think it's green mango. That's what she said she wanted. I assume that's what
But then she said any sour fruit.
Are they like long? They look like long grapes.
Sige na.
Right?
Like long green grapes.
Grapes are sour. Green grapes.
Sige na.
Patry. Kailangan pala ng asin na to, no?
Oh, it's
Okay, so...
that is some thick
Yung
salt.
bago, pwede rin dito.
Oo naman. Alam mo ba yung kaibigan ko nga eh?
Ano?
Loko-loko. Asukal yung sinausaw. Diba? Ganun siya maglihi dati. Asukal na may kami.
Sarap pala niya ito.
You already taste the sourness and boom.
I hope she's going to like checkups, like regular checkups. Because, like, yes, your body kind of knows what to do, but things could go
happen.
wrong. You know what I mean? So I wish guys, if you're pregnant,
Make sure
go
you...
for regular checkups.
Yes, you definitely need to.
That's my public
Guys,
service announcement.
Of course. I can personally say that. I used to work in OBGYN, so I dealt with pregnancy women all the time. And let me tell you, I would get so upset when I see the same people constantly push back their health, and they're high-risk patients. Like, they're very high risk. They're supposed to have an ultrasound every week. Everything, like, their blood pressure, something's irregular. And it would just upset me because they would put drugs and such first instead of their baby.
Some people should not be parents.
But yeah, that's all we gotta say. I mean,
Paano kung malaman ng tita mo na nandito ako? Sana sa
what is their
lalong
skincare?
madaling
'Cause I
panahon,
need it.
makalipat na tayo.
Eh, di ba pinag-iisipan ko naman yan?
Are you laughing at me?
I don't know, I'm tired.
Pinaghahandaan ko yan.
Jimmy,
I feel like you guys haven't talked about it much.
Basta para sa'yo. Para sa baby natin. Walang problema.
He's probably like, why am I the third wheel here? You know, all you have to do is go to Will's room. You can focus on your studying. You can leave the lovebirds alone for a while.
And you can focus on Will.
Yeah.
Win-win.
Pag-aaralan natin yun sa napakagandang school. Sa gusto ko school.
Oh, fun fact though, guys. Fun fact. Okay, so ERWIN and I had the same date of birth. His is May 13th. I'm May 13th. Different years though.
Yay!
I just want to say
And
that.
Dre's is 7 days after mine.
Yeah. So that's just our fun facts of the day.
September babies are the best babies.
ERWIN, can you correct her? May babies. May.
We have the prettiest birthstone.
I don't care about your birthstone.
baka naman
I like
mas
rubies.
pag-ibig
Are you a
natin
ruby?
yun, ah.
No.
I like sapphires. I have a sapphire.
I know, my mom's sapphire too.
Her best
Her
baby.
day's 2 days after yours.
September, best babies.
Mahal, salamat ha. Mahal na mahal din kita.
Ah! That's so awkward when you're on the ground floor too. Oh.
I thought that was Will busting in. Oh my god.
Wala si Jimmy. Umalis kasi siya, pumasok.
Akin na nga yan. Sa susunod, huwag mo nang gagawin to. Hayaan mo na kaming gumawa nito.
Ano ka ba? Konting linis lang naman yan. Tsaka, nababagot na rin ako dito eh.
Sis, ang laki na ng tiyan mo. Mas mahihirapan tayo pag may nangyaring masama dyan sa bata.
What if no one's there and she goes into
Alam mo,
labor?
paglilinis ng pakonti-konti dito sa dorm nyo, parang exercise ko na rin to. Tsaka,
Or, because as we can tell, eventually they have the baby. What if she didn't make it? And that's why they have the baby. They're stuck with the baby. Because it doesn't seem like she's a rude person or anything, you know? And it seems like she does really care about Jimmy, you know? So what if, because of her not going to checkups, because we don't know if she's going to them, what if there was complications?
Ooh, I don't know. People change after they have a baby, though.
Yeah, true. But I'm just saying,
I don't know.
that's another possibility, guys.
It is.
kasama sa rules natin na hindi nga ako magiging pabigat sa inyo.
Alam ko naman yun.
Give her
Pero
some
this time,
water.
hayaan mo na muna kami. Okay? Magpahinga ka.
She looks dehydrated.
Joey,
Hmm.
may gusto sana akong itanong sa'yo. Paano kung niloloko ka ng taong mahal mo? Anong gagawin mo?
You know it's not his baby!
Ano man natanong sa akin yun? Teka, niloloko ka ba ni Jimmy?
No, she's fooling Jimmy.
Joey, hindi. Hindi ako niloloko ni Jimmy. Natanong ko lang.
She's fooling him.
Kung ako,
Oh, I'm telling y'all, she probably got around.
She was a hooker. Remember? His friends told him that.
mahal ko eh.
But Jimmy stepped up. He said no.
Makakasala sa akin ng mahal ko. Patawarin ko siya.
You know it.
Or maybe she doesn't actually know 100% who the dad is.
Oh my god. Looking at that like empty chair too. Okay.
Oh, inom ka muna. Salamat pala
It's
sa
green
juice.
and blue. Just saying.
Can someone please wear
Alam mo,
purple to make
nakakaloka
me
ka
happy?
gabi.
Just purple.
Kung alam mo lang kung gaano ka katanga sa ginawa mo, naibyar na kaya kami ni Jelay sa ginawa mo. Naman traumatic yun.
Are you drinking wine? Can I have some? It's been a long day.
Harapin si Joey.
Wala ka naman kailangang ikatakot. Sinabi ko naman kay Will na hindi siya magsasabi kay Joey.
Hindi niya sinabi.
Mukhang hindi niya magsasabi kay Joey.
Real Versace necklace.
Alam mo naman, mahal na mahal niya si Joey. At ayaw niya ng karibal, you know.
Sana ka, hindi niya sinabi. Napakaswerte ni Will.
I know!
Yeah.
Ganito kasi yun. Huwag kang magagalit, ha? Bagay naman kasi talaga yung dalawa eh. Tsaka sa totoo lang, nararamdaman ko na mahal yun ni Joey si Will.
Like, everyone can feel the love.
Even though there's no official title.
Yeah, like, you don't
Fairness
have to
sa'yo,
title yourself. It
ang
would just
tapang mo
be nice, you know?
doon.
But let me tell you,
Bilib nga ako sa'yo. Gusto nga kitang palakpakan kagabi.
Nuon, he
He would make a great boyfriend.
really would.
Mm-hmm.
Like he would be so faithful, so
Mhm.
loyal,
And loving and
loving. Oh
caring.
my god, very ideal boyfriend as well.
Ang tapang mo kung magmahal. Alam mo, Nuan,
Jules, your acting is phenomenal.
sana
like,
makahanap ako
seriously.
ng taong katulad mo, no? Yung kayang mag-eskandalo para sa akin.
Don't cry again.
Yung pupuntahan ka sa bahay ng hating gabi para lang ipagsigawan kung gaano niya ako kamahal. Bongga!
I know you're trying to
Ayan.
cheer him up, but his emotions are everywhere.
Kaya mo pang kumiti kahit na sobrang bigat ng nararamdaman mo.
Because sometimes you have to smile to make yourself feel better,
Bilib na
okay?
bilib nga ako sa'yo eh.
Yes, but also it pushes you through.
Mm-hmm.
Because I smile all the time, guys. Like, would you believe half the bad relationships I told you based off how I act?
Mm-mm.
No. So, I mean, sometimes giving that smile gives you enough courage to take on another day, to find yourself, rebuild yourself, and find loving yourself again. So, that smile plays a big part.
I smile to make myself feel better because it makes me a little uncomfortable.
Ano palit mo siguro?
We all have a different reason for our smiles.
Kaya mong pagaanin ang mga bagay kahit na sobrang bigat na.
Brenda? Sa tingin mo anong mali sa akin?
Nothing's wrong
Nothing
with
is
you.
wrong. Absolutely nothing.
Wala.
You're perfect.
Mhm.
Wala.
Facts. I'm proud of you, Brenda.
Bukod sa pinagsisiksikan mo yung sarili mo kay Joey. Pero kasi friend, Mahal na mahal ni Will si Joey. Baka naman pwede nating hayaan na sila.
Hindi mangyayari yun. Hindi magiging masaya si Joey kay Will. At hindi siya maaalagaan ni Will.
Hoy, pinagsasabi mo.
What do you know?
Mahal na mahal ni Will si Joey.
Pero mas mahal ko si Joey.
Oh, okay. I was like, do you know something?
Do you know something we
Alam
don't
mo,
know
ang
that we
kulit mo
should
rin
know?
eh.
Yeah.
Dapat
Yes,
pala
the
nakinig
DMs.
na ako ka Jelay. Dapat pala hindi na ako pumunta dito kasi hindi ka na naman makikinig sa mga advices ko. Bakit mo kasi pinagsisiksikan yung sarili mo sa taong hindi ka naman kayang mahalin? Bakit,
Dapat dahil kailangan ko yung gawin. Dahil yun ang dapat kong gawin. Brenda, hindi mo ko nauunawaan ngayon eh. Pero alam mo, darating yung araw. Mauunawaan mo ko.
Oh my God.
When his lip quivers.
Look at the tears. You can see them.
Yung ibibigay mo lahat para sa taong mahal mo. Dahil alam mo.
Oh no.
Dahil alam mo siya yung bubuo ng pagkatao mo. Mahal ko si Joey. At ipapakita ko sa inyong dalawa ni Jella yan. Darating yung araw na mamahalin ako ni Joey.
Oh my God.
Papatunayan ko yan sa inyong dalawa. Sa inyo ni Jella. At sigurado ako, bibilip kayo sa akin.
Oh my God.
Oh, no!
Happy birthday, Will. That's the next episode hint. That's all we know.
What if the baby's born on his birthday?
And then Joey misses it.
Yep.
Oh my God, no. 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 This is an important moment for Joey and Will. No. She better not have the baby then.
I mean, she can't really
I know.
help it, but yeah.
Try not to have the baby then. But like, oh my God.
Poor Nguyen.
Nguyen, oh, Jules, you're acting
So good.
so good. I want to give you a hug though. I don't want to see you cry anymore. Cause like it's starting to get me emotional seeing
I
him
know.
cry. Like I have makeup on right now, so like I feel like my eyes are kind of dry. So legitly, I feel like if I didn't have his, like the eyeliner and everything on, I could feel like tears semi-forming. I was like, no, I don't want to cry. I've cried enough this month. I don't want to cry.
I really try hard not to cry on camera.
We really do, but we failed a few times.
A few times. But, oh my god. And, like, we didn't see Will that much in this episode, but that was okay.
Because now we know more about Nuon.
Yes, Nguyen. And what he's going through. And, you know, more of the girlfriend and kind of that interaction. Yeah, so I was okay.
We
with
didn't
that
even really
scene
see
so
that much of Jimmy either.
Mhm.
It was more of those three. Mainly Nuon.
Nguyen.
Sorry guys, like I don't know why I have to repeat it because I feel like I'm saying it wrong and then I have to somehow correct myself.
I feel like I watch a lot of like Chinese and like Mandarin
Yeah,
dramas and it's Nguyen.
Yeah.
So I feel like that. Anyways,
But
I'm excited and sad
I'm nervous.
and scared
Yes.
and
Like,
concerned.
how can you guys make us feel this many types of emotions?
In 20, it wasn't even that long. It was like 22 minutes.
Like, how can you make us feel this way? Like, it did tackle some really tough things, especially with Gilbert.
Gilbert, you
So-
asshole.
I know, right? Don't make us come after you. Actually, I do want to come after you. The character, not the actual actor for the part, guys. Just saying. I would tackle that person. Because how dare you put him through that? Because I will definitely be, yeah, you'll be my first fight. I don't know how well that will go, but I'm willing to.
Learning that about Dexter.
Yes.
And that possibly could have been Nuan.
And seeing how he wants to protect him. This is phenomenal, guys.
It's really good. Like, this has a lot of issues.
It addresses a
that
lot
I
of
was
issues.
not expecting.
It has a great storyline. Because, I mean, it's a true story, guys.
Somebody, like, these people, there are real people in the world that have literally gone through this exact situations.
So people can relate to it.
Yes, and it's like, okay, not everybody's situation is exactly the same, but this story right here, there are people walking in this world who literally, this is their story. Like, this is them, this is what they went through.
Yes.
And it's just wild to me. Because, like, not everybody's situation is the same.
Yes. And some people have a story like this, but they don't want to open up about it. They're still, like, Dexter. He hasn't opened up about it. He has a story, but he's not opening up and telling Nuan what's going on, why he wants him to move out to protect him.
Yes.
So it's one of those situations, like, people are like this, but they're too scared to come out.
Yeah.
But you have to know there are people that are willing to support you and help bring you up.
Because, I mean, Dexter's kind of like me. Like, I don't like talking about it. But I felt like it was, I could relate. And whenever we can relate, we try to talk about it.
Yeah,
so,
seems like I throw mine quite a bit, guys.
So.
Like, you missed it. I cried on one of our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you said was yeah.
I think you told me.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Yeah.
When? That I had Fireball and I cried?
Yeah.
How? I don't remember. I didn't drink that much either.
But, so, like, even though I can relate, like, I don't like talking about it.
It's not nice having someone that you're close to kind of force themselves on you. Because I told you my situation. And that person was a friend of mine. Yours, yeah.
I guess we'll talk about mine since we're here. So I had a friend. She had a friend. It was like a mutual friend. I'm not gonna say her name, but when I feel like you guys were no longer friends at this point.
No,
I was.
because
I think it was like 19.
she slept with my boyfriend.
Yes, which I did not know at the time. I had no clue because
Like, she lied to me through helping me get better through the breakup.
So we were friends. Obviously, I was like 19, I think, and we knew each other through high school. We were friends throughout high school, and we were hanging out one day, and we picked up this guy she liked. I'm not gonna say his name either.
I know that guy because he used to date one of my best friends. He was a douchey douche.
Yep, then he got
Too bad
arrested.
you didn't know me.
And-
Because I would have been like, swerve, girl, swerve, go away.
Well, my friend told me that she liked this guy. Okay, great, fine. I did not like him at all. Was not my type. Like, I knew he was a douche, you know? Like, he was not my type at all in any way, shape, or form. But she wanted to hang out with him because she liked him. I tried to tell her, he's an asshole. You don't want to date somebody like that. You don't want their attention. Like, it's just not good. So she said, whatever, I want to hang out. Okay, fine. We hung out. We went back to her apartment, and she was renting a room from some old lady. And we went back there, had a couple drinks, and he started hitting on me.
So she got moody.
And I said, I don't really like you like that. Like, you're fine as a friend, even though not really. I was just trying to avoid a confrontation. And because back then I was not as assertive as I am now.
Stern.
Yes. And so I was trying to avoid a big confrontation, and I was like, I'm just not that into you like that. Like, we can be friends, fine. But, my friend really likes you, talk to her. And he was like, no, I really like you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, ugh, whatever. So basically, the night went on. She went to bed, and, like, we were in the same room, obviously. So she was up on her bed, and I was on the floor, which normally, that was weird enough, because normally we sleep in the same beds because we're friends. So her and I would normally, when I stay the night,
Yeah.
share the bed.
Because she's offered that
Yeah,
to me
and she was
before.
like, "Ugh, I'm mad because he's hitting on you and you're trying to steal him, blah, blah, blah. You can sleep down there with him."
She gets very moody.
Yes.
'Cause she's done this line with May.
So I didn't have a way to get home, so I slept on the floor, well, lay down on the floor, and I guess he took that as an invitation, and I told him no multiple times. She started crying on her bed, so I was like, what's wrong? Like, I'm worried about her. Meanwhile, I'm down here fending him off, and I was like, what's wrong? And she was like, nothing, just go lay back down. So I laid back down, and
He did things that he shouldn't have, which makes me want to kill him.
Yes.
Not like that's a strong word. I want to kick him where it hurts, because killing is illegal. But you do not force someone upon that. Like, I understood when she came up open to me about this.
My family doesn't even know. Oh God. What was that? It sounded like a frog.
Sorry,
Like,
guys.
I know I'm smiling, guys, but if not, I'm gonna cry even more, and I really don't like crying. So,
It's messed up what she went through.
yes. And the next day, like, oh, God. And, like, I said no so many times, and I knew he was gonna do it anyway. So, I just felt so helpless. And the next day, like, she knew what had happened. And the next day, she was like, I feel so bad for what happened last night. I should have let you come up to the bed with me. I should have kicked him out. And I was like, it doesn't fucking matter now. It's a little late. And after that, I just cut her out of my life. And she messages me sometimes. Like, she moved to the other side of the United States.
She now has a wife.
Yeah, she has a wife now. Good for her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for her. She's finally
But,
grown up.
you know, it's just, she invited me to, like, a barbecue, and
Yeah.
it's just not, I just don't want to be friends with somebody
who can do that type of stuff without feeling as much guilt for her actions.
Yes, and it's like, how can you suddenly be sorry now? Like, you knew what was going on. Like, that's why I'm so assertive now. Like, I will never, ever, and like, I have been in situations since that could go completely sideways. But I told myself that I will never, ever, ever, ever let that happen again. Never, ever. So I'm very, like...
She's gonna have to teach me that, because I feel like I probably will fall. I'm very gullible, guys. I want to believe the best in people. And she can spot the lies
spot on
a lot better. Because I also had a male friend of mine. I went through a 4-year breakup. I hung out with him because we were friends. He was 2 grades lower than us, but he was like a really close friend. We did marching band together, everything. So I hung out, and he was showing me some videos that he was doing for YouTube back then, because he was very creative. Next thing you know, he whips out his... And I'm like, yeah, his package. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. I'm going to look this way. Like, I'm still focusing on the TV. I'm like, why? Like, I'm thinking in my head, why? Like, I understand marching band, you know, things that happen in band camp, stay in band camp, all that stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. I dated someone who liked being naked, for God's sakes. Like, everyone saw his package. But, like, this dude whipped that out. And then he tried to force me. Like, he grabbed my hand, made me do stuff, and I was just like, what the hell? Like, I'm going through a breakup. You know how damaged I am right now. Someone that I was with for almost 4 years. And then he's trying to force my head down. I was just like, what the hell? So I quickly, I did not allow anything. So after, like, a few minutes of, like, seriously, like, okay, my hand's coming back to my lap. Like, leave me alone. Like, stop. Don't you get that I have no interest? Like, I wasn't wearing anything revealing or anything to give him any ideas.
I wasn't either.
So I ended up leaving, and since that day, very minimum, if any, contact.
I feel like one of the reasons I personally haven't said anything, like I've hinted here and there on the channel when it pertains to what we're reacting to, is because like people do look at you differently. Like the fact that you even said you weren't wearing something skimpy, we should not have to say that. You know, like if I want to go out in booty shorts and a crop top, that doesn't mean I should get raped for it.
I agree. But it seems like everyone wants to blame females for based off how they dress. So that's why I had to state, I was not wearing anything that was giving a signal.
Yes.
I was wearing pants, which weren't even clinging to me back then. Like, I wasn't aware of, like, yoga pants back then, you know? Like...
But it's just the fact that we even have to defend ourselves is ridiculous. And, like, I already know, people are going to be like, well, you could have screamed, you could have asked your friend for help, you could have
It's hard when you're already when you trust that person and they've crossed a line. It's a different situation when you're put into it and you don't even know how to process what's going on. Especially, like I said, that was a close friend of mine. Like, I was friends with that person for years. And I was bewildered at what he was doing.
And it's crazy because people are like, oh, well, now... Then if people find, like, nobody knows, obviously, except for you, and obviously all of you now, which is fine.
But you guys don't know who. You don't know what.
I feel like I'm not going to get judged as harsh.
But guys, this was years ago.
I don't really care.
This was years. This is when we were in high school. So you're at that vulnerable stage where you don't... It's more vulnerable. Like, we're adults now. So I feel like situations back then...
We know let it slide now. Like I would not let any shit slide like that.
Like, guys, she's been through that. She's had some shitty relationships. As you guys know, I've had all the relationships that's shitty. From being cheated on, to mental abuse, to almost physical abuse, to controlling, to trying to pressure me to have a kid so I'm on lockdown with that person. I've had all the worst relationships that someone from the age of 18 to 23 should have. I'm not 23 anymore, guys. I'm older than that. I'm just saying within those short years time span, it seemed like I had hit rock bottom. So it's just harder to say what not to do. But it's made us stronger, I feel like. It made us wiser. And it makes us compassionate to have people who do come to us about the similar situations to open up to us so we can help them.
And I feel like this kind of I am kind of a savage these days. But I feel like that kind of explains why, because I don't want to let things slide, especially on our channel, that could hurt somebody else, you know? So... As
I say, she stays stern and forceful, like, boom, blunt, honest, whatever. I'm honest, I agree with her in everything, but I word it...
She cares more about how she sounds. Like, she'll still say what she has to say.
Why do you make it sound like that? It sounds like I'm putting up an image.
No.
Okay.
It's just, you don't want to sound like an asshole. Like, you know what I mean? Whereas
I word things correctly. I word things for me that makes it sound like you understand where I'm coming from. Now we can have a discussion. Maybe you'll see where I'm coming from without getting defensive and just starting a back and forth. I don't like cussing at you guys. I don't want to get into...
I don't like cussing at the subscribers either. At our family.
But, like, I don't want to get to that point where you're arguing with me, I'm arguing with you, and now it's back and forth and someone's going to start cussing.
Yeah.
Normally, I'm polite and I won't. I'll be like, you're starting to cuss now.
Whereas me, like, I don't cuss off the get-go, usually.
No, you did cuss at the person who was rude to me and got me
Well, that's because they were rude to you and made you cry. If it was me, I wouldn't have given a shit. But... It's like, I just want to be as honest as possible and upfront as possible, because if I don't say exactly what I want to, I feel like somebody could misunderstand, you know what I mean? So...
Guys, I know this is long. We apologize.
Yeah, we're sorry.
We're sorry that we opened up.
We felt like these things kind of related, and...
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
Hopefully you guys...
Maybe you relate to these situations, and I mean, if you guys do and need to talk about it, feel free to come into our DMs, guys.
We're working on our DMs. I know a few of you guys have commented A lot of them are recommendations. We're working on adding those to the list and everything. Like I said, last week her work schedule has been crazy and last minute things, so we've just been trying to get by.
But if you do need to talk,
we
slide in,
are
guys.
always there. All right, we love you guys.
Love you guys. Bye.